by thanking you for coming. I was absolutely thrilled when I saw how many people were going to be here today because, as Bill already said, we do understand and fully appreciate that you are the people who support the dean and the faculty, and so we understand the pressure on you to get through this change. But I wanted to really set a context because all of the questions have been about email and calendar, and understandably, other universities have warned us that the transition is hard. This is a very big change. And we are going from something like 47 email and calendar services to 2. And so it's an enormous change that we are undertaking. But the context of this isn't really about email and calendar. The context is about Next Gen Michigan. And you've heard about Next Gen Michigan. For those of you who have been at the university a long time, you probably remember the days of MTS, and that Michigan was the first university in the country to have a shared mainframe that they also used for, quote, messaging through MTS. No one else had that. We were innovators. Then, after a number of years, there was a big switch to networked microcomputers, and MTS went away, and people started using networked microcomputers, and that's the world that we are in today. Next Gen Michigan is a move to a totally new computing paradigm, and that paradigm is the cloud, the web, thin devices, mobility. And so the reason that we are going to Google, as Bill started with, is to improve the way we collaborate and to make it easier to collaborate anywhere through mobile devices. And what is so exciting about this, I believe in 5 years, I know this is hard to imagine, I think email will be a very small part of our life, that you will be working in Google+, in Streams, in Circles. And I want to tell you the other day what happened to me, which was just eye-opening. I used Hangout, which is a video conferencing tool in Google+. There were a group of people in the Duderstadt Center, and I was in an office at Arbor Lakes. And I said, man, rather than drive down to the Duderstadt Center and park and, I'm going to lose an hour of time, I'm just going to come in through a Hangout. And so the administrative assistant issued an invitation, and once we're all in Google, this will be just a click. Now it's a challenge because you have to know each other's Gmail accounts, but once it's all in UMich and you know everybody through the directory, it is literally a click. And I was they just set up a laptop on the table, and I was in a video conference with everybody in that room. Now that's not even the cool part. The cool part was there was somebody in California, and she called in on her cell phone, her smartphone, turned on the camera, and she was in a video conference with us simply through a telephone call. So one person at Arbor Lakes, a bunch of people at the Duderstadt Center, and we could have had people around the world in as simple as a phone call doing video conference. It is truly going to change the way we work and the way we collaborate so that the innovation that occurs at this great university is going to just speed up and go that much faster. And so, yep, email and calendar are really important. It's the big hump we have to get over. But once we get there, it's all that list of other stuff. And Google just keeps pushing out new stuff, and we'll just get it. Some of us will never use it, but I guarantee there will be a whole bunch of students and faculty that will be using that stuff faster than we can keep up with. So let's keep our eye on that goal of Next Gen Michigan and the shift that we are making to a new platform for collaboration and changing the way we work.
I think that's a great way to sort of wrap up. What we'll do, since I know people have more questions, everyone in a shirt like this pretty much we'll sort of stay and we'll maybe try to distribute a little bit. If you want to follow up with us individually, please do. Thank you so much for coming and for all the good questions. It was really helpful.